video is going to talk about how to find 25% of a number. The first thing to remember is that percent means out of 100. You can change that percent sign into a number 100. So 25% means 25 out of 100, or 25 over 100. So if you were talking about 100 pennies, or at $1, 25% would be 25 cents, or 1/4. In other words, we could simplify this, and we could take 25 over 100 and divide both the top and the bottom by 25. When we do that, we would get 1/4. So 25%, or 25% off, means that you get to take 1/4 of the price off. So let's talk about what that means. If you have something that is worth, let's say, $100, and you want to take 25% off, that means that you're going to find 25% of 100, and we've already figured out that 25% would be $25. You're getting 25% off. That means you're not spending $25. Instead, when you subtract 100 minus 25, you get 75. So that means that the new price tag is $75 because you get to remove that 25. Let's take a look at a different number. Let's take a look at the number 80. Let's say something was worth $80 and you find it on sale for 25% off. Well, we need to find 25% of 80, or we need to find 1/4 of 80. So 80 times 1/4 is going to be the same thing as 80 divided by 4. What is 80 divided by 4? Well, you can do this one of two ways. You can do long division. 80 divided by 4. 4 goes into 8 2 times. That would be 20. Or you can take half of half. When you divide by 4, you can take half of half. So half of 80 is 40. Half of 40 is 20. So what you can do is you can take half of half and get 20. Either way, you're going to know that you're going to save $20. So 80 minus 20, the new price would be 60 because you are taking 25% off. You are not spending 25%. If we look at, say, the number 12, to find 25% of 12, what you're going to do is you're going to divide by 4, or you're going to find half of half. 12 divided by 4 is 3, or half of 12 is 6, half of 6 is 3. So 25% off $12 would end up being $9. 9 would be the new price tag because you are not going to be spending those $3. Let's take a look at one more, and maybe one that's not as pretty. Let's take a look at 65. Let's say you have $65 and you know that it's on sale for 25% off. Well, 4 quarters fit into $1, 25% off. So we're going to divide by 4. So I'm going to take 65 divided by 4. 4 goes into 6 one time. 1 times 4 is 4. That leaves us with 25. 4 goes into 25 how many times? 4 goes into 25. Let's try 6. 6 times 4, 24. That leaves us with 1. So that means that this is 16 and something. I can say 16 and 1/4, but when we're working with money, we typically don't work with fractions. We're typically working with decimals. So I'm going to add a decimal to the end of both of these problems, and I'm going to add an invisible 0, and I'm going to take that 0 down. 4 goes into 10 2 times. 2 times 4 is 8, which means I have 2 left over. I still need to continue, so I'm going to use another invisible 0. I'm going to keep going until I get 0 at the end. 4 goes into 20 5 times. 4 times 5 is 20. So that means that I'm going to save $16.25. So I'll take my 65 minus 16.25. Well, I can't, there's no decimals over here, so what do I do? Well, just like if I ask you how many, if I were to ask you to turn this into a real looking money where we put the decimals after for the cents, it would be 65.00. We're going to do the same thing here, and we're going to put 0.00, and now we get to subtract. We're going to go ahead, we're going to do the borrowing. 5 becomes 4, 10. That's 5. 9 minus 2 is 7. 4 minus 6, can't do 4 minus 6, so I'm going to borrow again. 14 minus 6 is 8. 5 minus 1 is 4. So that means my new price tag would be $48.75.